Hi there, it's Fei Wu from Feisworld Media. In this video, I want to show you how Streamlabs OBS works. It's very similar to OBS, but it has a lot more features, and I think it will work better for fitness/dance entrepreneurs and the fitness communities in general. Take a look. It comes fully packed with a lot of options you can use right away. In addition, I'll show you a very sexy technique of how to include the music. Yes, like a tiny little window of the music you're playing directly from Spotify as part of your live stream window. And super powerful, plus it's free. So let's get started. So you're going to go to streamlabs.com. It's completely free, open source, and right here you're going to grant microphone and webcam. Click on continue. Now you have all the options, and we're going to use Twitch as an example. So after I enter Twitch, I am in. So here, if you have an existing OBS service, such as what we have demonstrated in an earlier video, you can import that directly, or you can start fresh. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to start with a new one so that you can see what's going on. First, you're greeted with a screen and it says, go ahead and set up your mic and webcam. So I'm going to confirm my HD webcam. My microphone is going to be my Scarlett i6 USB. Hey guys, so if you're new to Streamlabs OBS, or if you have experience using other types of OBS in the past, well, my recommendation is for you to start from scratch, which means you're not using any built-in templates from Streamlabs because they're really geared towards young people and gamers in general. So if I were you, come in and just set up your scene from scratch. And if you're seeing a bunch of scenes happening here when you first log into OBS, simply highlight the scene and click on this minus icon to remove the scene. Remove everything and click on the plus sign and just start a brand new scene, okay? And the minimal viable product, which I'm going to show you real quick as to what I'm teaching you in this video, is basically how you can create a video source, how you can, add an image, or maybe in this case, it's a cute emoji, and an audio source. Remember that we do have a separate video on introducing you to download things such as iShowU or SWB, which is a virtual audio interface for you to hook up to Streamlabs OBS in order to transfer sound, for example, Spotify or Apple Music, to your audience. Now I'm going to hide this video source right now because, as you can see, there's a bit of a delay, which can be a little annoying. However, when you do transfer this video out to your audience, the delay is gone. Twitch and other platforms has a way of optimizing that so it's in sync with what you're delivering. All you have to do and all you need are literally maybe 3 to 4 things max, as you can see on my screen. I have from the bottom, so the first things I add are actually at the bottom. I have an audio input capture, which again, there's a video to show you how to do that, how to transmit your music from your computer to your audience. And then the second thing is what I just talked about. This is a video capture device, and you can resize that, make it as big as possible. Now, if you're a fitness or dance instructor, chances are that you want this to be as big as possible, right? To fill out the entire screen. Then the third thing, sometimes a lot of you want a little icon, something really cute, emojis, or like your personal branding. The only thing I would say is this step obviously is optional, and just to keep in mind that you don't want to make this icon or emoji super big because there's a chance of it covering you. We've heard complaints from students, or if you don't feel like it's necessary, just hit this eye icon and just hide it. Now, lastly, I want to show you how to introduce right here. This is a window from my Spotify app. Right now, a lot of people really want this because this thing right here, this window is active and it's dynamic. It's not static, right? So whatever music you're playing, and it's going to be displayed on your stream. So if you're streaming on Twitch, if you're streaming on Facebook, people can actually see this in the lower left-hand or right-hand corner. It doesn't matter where you move this. And it's awesome. It's quite sexy because the music you're playing, you don't have to keep announcing it to your students if they love it. And as I'm playing different music, this thing is going to change, right? So now to add this little bar, it's not all that trivial. So let me demonstrate one more time on how to do this. So to re-demonstrate how I did this, I'm going to remove it first of all. Let's create the Spotify window. Click on the plus sign. You're going to click on window capture and click on add source. Now, I don't want to call it window capture because remember how you name these sources is quite important because so that you can remember them. I'm going to say Spotify window, add source. Here's the key part. Number one, you want to make sure your Spotify app is actually open on your computer, right? So the window is visible and you can find it. Secondly, you want to make sure you check these two options. Windows with no name, windows with shadow. I don't even know what it means. But without selecting that the first time around, I wasn't able to find Spotify. Just make sure you do that. Now, scroll down and you can see right here for me it says Spotify Premium. That's it. So click on Done. You see, it's a huge window here, which I don't want. I want to make it smaller like this, but when dragging the corners, as you can see, it's shrinking the whole thing. Now, what I want to do is just this little bar at the bottom. Here's a key and shortcuts. If you're on a Mac machine, click on Option Shift. When you click on Option Shift, you're able to do things like this, from up till down and like that. You see that? Now you completely resized and cropped the window for Spotify. Now you can make it as big as little. Keep in mind that you don't want this to be huge, right? Again, not covering you as an instructor. I would say something like this big would do. And also what's so great about OBS in general is that you're able to modify this and revise it as you go along during class. I would say something relatively small in the lower left-hand corner will be pretty ideal, or the right-hand corner. And keep in mind that this screen you're looking at, right? This is a smaller display screen. And when you're on somebody's TV, this is much, much bigger. All right, now everything looks ready to go. I think I'm ready to go live. By the way, I do notice that there is a bit of a delay with when I'm speaking versus when my camera's recording here on OBS. Don't know why that is. But anyway, let us go live. And over here, what I want to show you is, let me go ahead and actually minimize this window and show you here is under a Streamlabs OBS setting. As you can see under streams, you actually have the option to go multi-stream. When I say multi, it's not a whole lot more. So it's streaming to Twitch as well as to Facebook. So I'm going to just turn that off. Simply want to show you guys that that option does exist. So with that said, let us click on done and just stream to Twitch. Here's my Twitch account, which I'm not really active on all that much, but I'm going to go live. Here, I would say face testing, Streamlabs, OBS, and just chatting, and I don't need to select too many tags right here. I don't have to tweet to my follower, but all right, so there we go. As you can see, right now my green button just turned into end stream. Okay, so now I'm going live on Twitch, as you can see. You're gonna hear an echo. I'm about like a couple of seconds behind. A little annoying. Let me go ahead and play music first so you can see how this... Now it just changed. Yeah? Now it just changed. Yeah? Okay, another music. That's it. So I'm gonna go offline now. That was pretty simple, isn't it? So I'm gonna turn off Twitch so you guys don't have to hear the echo for the rest of the recording. And that's it. So you can get really creative, and the setup process is really quite streamlined. Once again, to show you how I stream music, how I, broadcast music from my computer directly to Twitch, that requires an installation of something such as iShowU, or sometimes they call it Shiny White Box, SWB. But the setup actually doesn't take that long. With the installation setup, it's probably just a few minutes. So I'll include that video in my info card as well as in the description below. And good luck. Enjoy teaching on Streamlabs OBS. It is quite a profound system. So that's it, you guys. I know I have a lot of windows open right now doing this creating this tutorial. So I just want to say that it's so fascinating and so helpful to finally learn Streamlabs OBS. It takes a few steps. Once you have it set it up, you're ready to go each and every time. It's really not designed for highly technical folks. So enjoy the process, and you can use it for many other purposes as well, such as, online courses and providing value to your students, to your community, broadcasting to multiple platforms. You can teach others how to do the same. All right, so also as part of the Streamlabs setup, what you will get is you'll get this welcome email, and it says, hey, we have everything to get you started. And one area is that you can start designing your tip page. So this is quite interesting. So I'm going to show you how it works. And I think it's very encouraging for people who intend to charge and, take this to the next level. So This is the page, and right here, this is your donation, your tip jar. You can also include your merch information down here. Basically, you're designing the entire page. Best of luck. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and I'll see you in the next video.